Hey friends, this is Eric the Mind Control guy. Gonna make this short little video. Just got off work. Did once again about 580 miles and 3 stops, so I'm kind of bushed. But anyway, this cancel culture crap, this pacifier sucking woke culture, I have never seen a bigger bunch of bitch babies in my life. This millennial crew, and even the older ones that went along with it. Not all millennials are like that, but the ones who reinforce the stereotypes, pacifier sucking crybabies, cancel culture, everything, we didn't get our way, stamp our feet. Man, go change your diapers because you're so full of shit. You know, I was listening to Liberty Doll earlier, and she does that podcast every Friday. Very sweet gal. Very sweet gal. Everybody loves Dolly. And anyway, I was listening to that, and there was some clips. I think it was her channel. Might have been something else, but I think it was hers. Regardless, it was had this bitch Katie Couric and all these others that are going along with it, talking about the cult of Trump. We need to deprogram all these so-called right-wingers. You know, people who are traditionalists. You know, they're getting rid of anything, everything. They're attacking anything under the sun, including contestants of a game show, Jeopardy. This is what they're going now. I mean, they were going after cartoons, Speedy Gonzales, Cat in the Hat. I mean, good God, these little crybabies with their diapers full of crap. You know, this woke culture. Oh God, I get beside myself thinking, these are the sons of bitches who are going to be running the country in 3 years, if the country is even still here. If we don't break out into full civil war, it ain't going to be North and the South. I doubt it's even going to be, you know, people versus the government. It's going to be people versus people, and the left has done everything they can think of, everything they can think of, to pit people against each other. Race, gender, culture, lingo, it doesn't matter. Game show host. A guy won a game. He won 2 games. He won 3 games. And he had his 3 fingers like that. They said, oh, that's a white power symbol. You know, maybe the guys in the white power movement, you know, maybe they ought to adopt this symbol. You know, every time I want to see one of those little woke bastards, just go right to their face. You know, it's getting to where I cannot believe people have gotten this damn stupid. But at the same time, I can, because Joe McCarthy warned us about this. He told us this was going to happen. You know, people for decades have told us this is going to happen. The far right, who the left absolutely hates, the far right told us what the left was going to do decades ago, and here they are now doing it out in the open. And Katie Couric's talking about the cult of Trump. The cult of Trump? How about the cult of this bastard right here? Rabbi Karl Marx, the godfather of communism and socialism. Rabbi. Let that sink in. Rabbi Karl Marx. Talk about a cult following. This guy got a cult following. This son of a bitch right here. Rabbi Karl Marx. Talk about a cult following. Socialism. Oh yeah. Making everyone equally poor since 1917. And these little woke clowns, the ones that went and occupied a motel, I don't even remember what town it was in, but going after game contestants now, all because he won 1, 2, 3 of them. Ooh, that's a white power symbol. Who the fuck cares? Yeah, I dropped the F-bomb. Normally I don't do that, but I'm at that point. You think they would have went after some black dude for giving the black power symbol? Or some gay dude for giving the gay symbol? Hell no, they wouldn't do it. 3 fingers. 1, 2, 3 games. Well, it's the OK symbol. The OK symbol? Old Kinderhook. That goes back to a president from way back when. I mean, the left, these kids are coming out of school educated beyond their intelligence, to where now they're just educated idiots. And the thing is, why these kids are buying into this Marxist bullshit, I don't know. I mean, and the kids who are smart enough to reject it, oh, those kids get run off campus. I can see a civil war coming. When the chains come off, when the reins come off, when it's all-out war, and regular thinking people, no matter what shade they look like, man, these leftist little woke pacifier sucking crybaby bitches full of crap in their undies, in their diapers, I should say, because that's exactly what they're acting like, a bunch of little bitch babies full of crap in their diapers. I mean, hell, there's a lot of folks of all shades. There's a lot of black folks who have woke up to the leftist agenda that used to be part of the Democrat, and they're like, these guys have been lying to us all along. Sure have. And they're pitting people against each other. All these areas that defunded the police and the cops quit by the hundreds. And they finally said, to hell with it, we're getting out of this. Crime went off the charts. We need the cops. Sorry, ain't no one here but us racist pigs. You know what? To hell with you little bastards. And like a video I made a while back, the images that I was seeing in posters that were made back in the 1970s, I know for you young people that seems like the dark ages. Too bad. Back in the 1970s, and I wished I could find that poster, and it was a regular, poster, and it had a modern day guy, a modern day man, kind of like dressed in rags, and he had like a plumbing pipe, metal pipe in his hand, and it had the elbow at the end. Instead of the wooden club that the caveman had, he had that metal pipe with the elbow at the end of it, standing on a pile of rubble, and behind him was a burned out American city, so much like we see today. Seattle, Portland, Detroit, Chicago. That was prophecy in the making. They saw the future, and sure enough, that future is coming to existence, and we're living it. We are living it. And now they have a lot of these games that are showing these very images of burned out American cities. A lot of novels people are writing about the very thing that we're living. Some do it differently. Some is it like it's a pandemic, others it's an EMP, others it's a financial collapse. All the things that the evil far right has been talking about for decades is now manifesting itself. Lots and lots of novels on it. Amazon's got a bunch of them. A guy named Joe Nobody, he's got quite a number of them. His longest one so far, holding their own series, is now 18 books long. James Wesley Rawls did a 5-book series on all this. What we're, these books, in these books, this was like getting ready to happen. We are seeing the pre-events that are leading up to that. But my God, these little leftist pacifier sucking, diaper wearing little crybaby bitches is what our schools have been putting out for decades now, because Joe McCarthy warned us that this was going to happen. I want to talk about a cult following. You know what these teachers are teaching these kids that are producing the little bastards we got now? The cult of this shitbag right here, Rabbi Karl Marx. His cult following. Making everybody equally poor since 1917. The dream of Karl Marx, where everybody is equally miserable. Anyway, Starting to rain out here. I gotta go home and go to bed. I got another long ass run. So anyway, my apologies for the few colorful words that I use. Normally I don't talk like that, but I'm at that point, and so is a lot of other people. A lot of other people are like that. They're just so fed up. We're just, these little crybabies have gotten this stupid. I mean, when you start attacking game show hosts and cartoons, after a while, what's left? Take care.